Hey guys, this is a quick tip on how you can use flash and gels to quickly change the apparent color of a seamless backdrop like the Savage Thunder Gray. The reason I like Thunder Gray is because it's a sort of a dark neutral. You can use flash and gels just to throw a splash of color on a surface like this. You can also do this on black paper or on a white wall, but this Savage Thunder Gray seems to really work for this purpose. At least it does for me. Now, this is all really easy to do. There's a couple of things you have to watch out for, like light spill from your main light. You don't want your main light to contaminate the color effect that you're putting up on this background. All right, so let's get started. I'm just going to use a basic flash, some Rosco flash gels. Probably start off with red and then try a blue. And you can also mix and match these for different special effects. But we're going to just start off with red and do a little demo with that. I'm going to use simple flash triggers, nothing special, nothing automatic, just all manual stuff. Manual will give you the most control over a setup like this. And because we want to avoid that light spill from our main light, because that's going to be white light, potentially hitting that background and contaminating the color effect. Because we want to be careful about that light spill, I'm going to use a softbox for my main light flash. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and get on to the demo portion of this video. All right, let's get started. We're just going to use this basic flash. This is a Yongnuo Speedlight YN something or other. It doesn't really matter as long as you can control the power and it throws out a semi-consistent flash. We're going to place this red gel over the front of the flash like this. And this set of Rosco gels comes with these handy, I guess they're rubber bands. And you can just place them right there to secure the gel to the head of the flash like this. Now I'm gonna just mount this to the top of this light stand. And I'm going to set the power, in this case, to quarter power. I'm going to place it right here. This will be presumably behind your portrait subject, maybe just below the frame. And when it flashes, it's going to throw this red splash of light against that gray backdrop. Depending on your exposure settings, you could get a deep red or something a little more subtle, but we're going to go for a deep red in our demo. I'm going to use this basic Speedlight softbox and set it up as my main light. And since I don't have anyone here with me, I'm going to use myself as the test subject for this demo shot. Before we do that, let me just do a quick test shot without the main light so you can kind of see what that flash and gel do to this gray background. We're going to attach our flash trigger. And like I said, there's no TTL involved with this. This is just manual flash. We'll set that up, do a quick test, and take a shot. All right, and you can see what we have here, a pretty decent red. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is do a test shot with our main light in the mix, just to make sure that we're not getting a lot of contamination on that background. All right, so there are a couple of ways that we can help avoid that main light contamination, and that is with distance or with some type of flag or gobo. But before we get into all that, let's just see if the main light is actually contaminating the effect of this gel against this background. All right, so okay, I just did the test and it looks like we don't have a lot of contamination, if any at all. So I think we're good to go. I'm gonna do those test shots of me as the subject, and let's see what we get. Hey, as you can see, it looks like they turned out okay. Now, I'm not really so sure about the subject in those portraits, but I don't know, maybe that splash of color gave me a little confidence. I don't exactly hate the pictures. That's a good thing. Just quickly, I want to show you that you can also use other colors and basically get the same effect. I'm going to do that right now. You can see what that looks like. All right, so let's try this cool blue. You can kind of see what that looks like. All right, take a quick test shot. We got a decent blue there. Let's do purple. Purple's fun. So as you can see, with a flash, a gel, and a nice seamless backdrop like this Savage Thunder Gray, you've got a lot of options. You can create splashes of color for your backgrounds. The one thing that I do want to tell you that you've got to watch out for now, I've been using this sort of center and below the subject, but if you're going to do that splash of color coming in from the side of the backdrop, you might want to block this off from hitting, from contaminating your subject's lighting, because just as the main light can contaminate the look of the splash of color coming in from the flash, the actual color coming off of the flash can contaminate the effect of the main light on your subject. So yeah, if you want to avoid having this light, say, contaminate the side of your subject with sort of a colored rim effect or something like that, just flag this light off from hitting your subject so that it does hit the background, but it avoids any splash from this light hitting your subject. You'll be okay. Hey, I hope you liked this tip. I hope you found it useful. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, click the like button and leave me a comment. I love to read your comments. It's true. I answer them. I respond to them. I'll at least give you a thumbs up back. In any event, that's it for today. I'll see you next time.